Hi, it's Ron McTube. Today on the Hunter Call of the Wild, we're taking our first look at the Assorted Sidearms Pack DLC. That's right, we've got 3 new guns. We've got the 10mm Davini, we've got the 243R Kumo, and the 45 Rolleston. Now I've come to Hirschfelden and we're going to buy them for the first time, take a look at all the details, take them on the range, and then we're going to go for a hunt. So let's start off. So there you go. 243R Kumo Champion. 2 different types of the 243. Which one do you like best? Drop in the comments. They both look nice. This should be very useful. 243 in a small sort of handgun style. You'll save on weight, and if it does what I think it will do with deer, it should be very good. So I'm looking forward to testing this one. Now the second variant of the 243R Kumo is the competitor. I actually prefer the competitor. I think it looks a little bit nicer. Sort of got like a walnut, deep mahogany sort of wood stain on it. So that looks nice. Now when you come to compatible items, you can see what you can stick on these guns. You've got soft point bullets, you've got polymer tip. The only real difference is they can shoot the same range, 150 meters, but the penetration and the expansion is slightly different, and that's up to you how you hunt, what you feel is best. Most people generally only use polymer tips. Expansion of the soft points can work on some guns, but majority of the time most people use polymer tips. But here's the differences anyway, so you can see. So penetration and expansion is the main differences between polymer tip and soft points. Because it's a weapon pack, the cost is free for the guns, and that's interesting there. The 243 soft point bullets are actually 3 for the bullets as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, when it's a weapon pack, you normally get the guns for free because you're buying just a weapon pack. So you haven't got to be having money to get them when you get the DLC. But these are the scopes you can have on them. And like I say, I'd go with the Hyperion 42 myself. So that's the 243R Kumo. On to the next one, the 45 Rolleston. 2 different variants. You've got the Cavalry and the Frontier. The Frontier is the best looking one in my opinion. Proper cowboy style gun. So I can see a lot of people liking this. The animations on this are absolutely beautiful. They've took a lot of time making this, you can tell. And it looks stunning. Be interesting to see how it hunts. Now here's the compatible items. You haven't got sights for this, but you have got bullets. You've got hard cast and you've got full metal jacket. So it'll be interesting to see which one of these is the best. But as you can see, there's a lot of difference in penetration and expansion. Only 50 meters though, with no sight. So this isn't a range gun, it's more of a fun gun. Maybe predators attacking. 2 to 5 is the classes. I think the others are 2 to 6, so it'll be interesting to see where this slots in. But I'm sure we'll find a nice little place for it, and we'll go out for a hunt with this after we've tested it out on the range. But like I say, drop in the comments which of the 3 is your favourite. Which of the guns are you buying the weapon pack for? This is what I'm mainly looking forward to, the 10mm Davani. 2 different skins on it. Got the 40A, which is sort of like jet black, and we got this one, the G4 LS, which I think a lot of people will go for it because it's gold, it looks flashy. It's sort of like gold, and it's sort of got a beige to it. It's got the Hunter down the side of it, which looks nice, and also like an avalanche sign where the sights are on the back. But as you can see, fast shooting gun, fast reloading, 15 rounds. So that is the gun I'm really looking forward to, and if I was going to say which one I'd buy the pack for, it'd be for this. Everyone wants this. Everyone's been going, oh, there's a Glock, 10mm. A lot of people have asked for this. There's also the Marksman Davani reflex sight, so you can have a sight on this, so that makes a big difference. Obviously having a sight really helps. 50 meters is the effective range, so not very far. So that's interesting. 2 to 6 on the recommended classes. So you can hunt quite a lot of species, but I'll be using this mainly for predators. That's what I'll carry this for, and I think this could actually be carried all the time in my loadout. I think I could actually use this most hunts. So I'm looking forward to testing this. So let's get buying all this stuff. This is the first time I've ever used them. You're going to see warts and all. I like doing this now. Just show you as is, unedited. You can just see the footage. So if I mess up with it, you're going to see it. But at least you'll know what I think of it, honestly, and what I review it as. Just got to remember what all these bullets and guns are now. Can be confusing sometimes when you've got a lot of different guns and swapping ammo over. One of each. But as you can see, the guns are free because it's the weapon pack and you brought it. So let's go over the weapon pack details. Assorted Sidearms Pack DLC. Add 3 versatile handguns to your hunting arsenal with the Assorted Sidearms Pack. These sidearms are ideal for self-defense against wild animal predators and reliable alternatives to your usual arsenal. What weapons are included in this pack? You've got the 10mm Davani, 40A and G4 LS semi-automatic pistol with a high capacity clip for close and mid-range use. Comes with a modified reflex sight. You also got the 243 Kumo competitor and champion break action single shot handgun for accurate long range hunting. You've got the 45 Rolleston cavalry and frontier classic old west American revolver with great stopping power, suitable for hunters who want to embrace their inner cowboy. Now some people want to know, why did they choose handguns as the next weapon pack? They wanted to give the players more options, versatility in the sidearms category, and provide a pack that is more diverse than, for example, the modern rifle pack, which was focused exclusively on a particular weapon archetype. Additionally, the 10mm Davini makes great use of the improvements the team has brought to the red dot sights. So when's it going to be released? It's the Assorted Sidearms Pack will be released on all platforms on 27th of September 2022. Now you want to know what it's going to cost? It's going to cost $3.99, so that's not too bad, and you get quite a few different guns for that. So that's all the details over. This is where we are on Hirschfelden. We're going to stick the guns on and I'm going to try them on the range at different distances. So I've put all my guns on there. Let's take a look. So first the 243 Kumo. Let's take some shots of it, show you what the reload animation is like. Here's the iron sights. Pretty cool. It looks a bit like the one in Classic, what you use for werewolves and things like that. Very nice. Here's the Rolleston. This is the one I like the best. But let's just show you this animation on it. He does some like nice little hand shakes and animations like a cowboy would. Pretty cool. Also the reload is really nice on this. So they put a lot of work into this. Yeah, the little animation sliding the gun away, bringing it out, very nice. Here's what everyone's saying, the Glock, the 10mm, the Davani. That's with the sight on. The sight off. There's a little avalanche on the back. Logo, Hunter down the side of the gun. So let's fire them, shall we? See what they're like. But yeah, the sight's going to really obviously make a big difference on distance wise, and the Rolleston hasn't got a sight. So what should we try first? Maybe 100 meters? I thought about 50, but let's get straight in there, shall we? 100 meters. And now they're supposed to be good for like 150 meters, so it'll be interesting to see how this works out. We'll do iron sight first. So 243 Kumo. That's not too bad. So even at 100 meters iron sighted, you'd think the pistol would be quite hard. That's quite easy to use, which is good to know. There's a bit of recoil there though. It does kick up quite a bit, so you wouldn't be firing a lot of shots with this in succession, and it's single shot. So you just got to make sure you hit it right. Now this is with the scope on the Hyperion, and this should be quite easy. There you go. So 100 meters with this, with the scope on. Very easy. So this is going to be, like I say, for a lot of people, a very useful gun, and a lot of people will carry this 2 to 6 in category range, what you can cover. So, and you save weight. So you can carry more in your bag and have a good gun. So that is very useful. Now the Rolleston. This is going to be hard. Or harder. You definitely got to take your time a bit more with this. But then again, it's supposed to be 50 meters. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is close range sort of for this gun. Yeah, I wouldn't want to shoot it any further than that, really. As you can see, it didn't do too bad. Just iron sight, no sights. But with a bit of practice, you could do pretty good with this. Realistically, when you're firing pistols, you're not going to be firing more than 100 meters anyway, are you? Like I say, this and the Davini are made for like 50 meters, sort of max really. So that's 100 meters, and we got a few 10s there on our first tries ever. So it's not too bad. The recoil isn't too bad. Let's try the Glock now. Let's see what this is like. Now, without the sight, this isn't as easy as it looks. As you can see, my shots are not like dialed in a bit. So I would definitely use the sight on this all the time. I don't see any reason not to have a sight on it, because you're going to be more accurate. When you're shooting at targets, the red dot, if you look where the target center is, you have to like put that just above where the actual target is, so you can't actually see the bullseye. So it's quite hard to actually see on the target range or gauge it. So we'll try it with a sight. No doubt I'll probably do worse now than I had sighted. Come on. This is a good reason to have custom reticles, and I hope all of them come in the future. You can pick any sight you want. That'd be so amazing. But yeah, it's definitely easier with a sight on. The grouping's a bit tighter. So I would definitely, if you're shooting longer shots with the Davini, I would definitely use the sight. It does help. I was standing as well, so you have to put it slightly above the bottom of the dot, slightly above. There you go. It might just be the drop actually, because it does say 50 meters and we're shooting 100, so that's what that might be. Just got to allow for the drop a little bit. But that's pretty tight. I'd take that. So that's all those at the range tried at that distance, 100 meters. Like I say, that's realistically what you're going to be using. People, even like me, will try obscene distance shots, but you're either not going to get vitals on them at stupid range, or you're going to be running for a long time tracking them. So they're short range guns basically. Right, let's try this at here. Yeah, that even at 200 meters, this 243 Kumo is still going to be probably decent. So it's not too hard. Look. So that is definitely a reason to get this weapon pack. 243 Kumo is going to be very useful. So that's one of my favourites at the minute, and the 10mm. I love the animations on the Rolleston, but I'm just wondering how good it's going to be in the field. I think it's going to be more of a fun gun, a novelty gun, and you take out, you want to challenge yourself. Because of the no sight as well, you're probably going to have to get closer to animals, so that means calling in, being prone, stalking, more harder hunts with just this. Try and hit it from here with this. We'll do well to get it from here. I think with practice you could do it, but this is, like I said, my first time trying it. At least we got her 7. But it's not ready made for that range. So the 45 Rolleston, I'd say it's a fun, beautiful gun, but it'll be interesting to see when we take it out on a hunt how it does. So let's try the 10mm, the Davini, the Glock, many is going to be calling it. Right, Let's see how this does. I don't think this will be easy at all with this. Not even hitting the target. So definitely the sight, which common sense says that it is definitely better with the sight on. I'm just trying to see what sort of ranges you can possibly go for at extreme, and we've sort of gone past what really these should be shooting. The Kumo, the 243, you could say yes, but the others, no, you wouldn't really shoot at sort of 200 meters. But we're trying it for science purposes. So yeah, it's too hard at that sort of distance to get accurate. There we go. We got one. But they weren't easy. Imagine if those were days there, like 5 shots to get the actual shot you wanted. So you wouldn't really shoot 200 meters with this Davini. So there we go. Now what we'll do is we'll fire a few shots. We'll show you the reload animations of all the new guns. So the Kumo. Here's the reload animation. I'm looking forward to showing you this, the Rolleston, the 45. This is whoever's done this, absolutely beautiful. You can tell they put a lot of work into this. Really nice and smooth. All the little finger movements, the bullets, little catches. Yeah, very nice. Right, let's try the Davini. Now it'll be interesting to see how many bullets you can hit, like full whack with this. And I know the barrel pops back when you're empty. I'll try and show you that now. So that's about as fast as you can fire. As you can see, there's a reload. And you'll see the stop pull forward, or when you're empty, it'll just pull back like now, look. So it's very realistic. It looks really good. Avalanche on the back of the gun and the Hunter down the side of it. There's the iron sights close up. So let's go for a hunt, shall we? Let's take them out on the field, and I'm going to show you the reasons of why I'd use them, what their sort of purpose is. Everyone's going to have different reasons for using them, and that's the key to find where they fit in your hunting pack, your hunting armory. So I've come to Rancho del Arroyo. I've just spotted a whitetail, 150 meters out. That's what the 243 Kumo is supposed to be good for. Here we go. How we're doing with that. And it's dropping. So we've definitely got a long shot there. So it does what it says on the tin. On the label, what it says, it does. And that's what we wanted to find out. You never know how good a new gun's going to be. And that's done the job. So this will be very useful. Covers classes 2 to 6. So a wide range of species. And there you go. Left lung. 151 meters. So that's good. You can carry that in one of your main slots. Save weight so you can carry other things. So yeah, that gets the seal of approval. I could carry that each hunt, no problem. So, Rolleston 45 Rolleston, classic Old West American Revolver. What shall we hunt? I think we'll try some more whitetail while we're on Rancho del Arroyo. It's going to be interesting with this because, like I say, about 50 meters is all you really want to shoot with this. And the type of bullet you use is probably going to make a bit of difference with this because it's short range. So, I've got some whitetail coming in. Just going to call them, get on my belly and hopefully blast it. And we'll see how powerful it is. But yeah, this is more, I'd say it's more of a novelty gun. I don't see how it's better than you choose out of the 3, right? For predators or anything like that. Because it's not going to fire as quick as the Glock. The Glock's got a sight. So predators, I'd use the Glock if it's for protection. This I'd use for if I want to challenge, you get close to animals, or if I just want to have a bit of fun and have a laugh. Do you know what I mean? It's more of a novelty gun. It's a beautiful gun, the animations are great, but I personally use either the 243 Kumo myself or the Glock. So, whitetail down, it's done the job, under 50 metres. It was only 25 metres. So, I think if you want to challenge yourself, this would be a good challenge to hunt this, go after animals, stalk them, lure them in. So you could have fun that way. Or you might just like revolvers, do you know what I mean? So, everyone likes different things. So, that's the 45 Rolleston. So, what we'll do next is we're going to go on to the 10 Mil Davini. And we're going to show you what I'm going to use this for. Now this gun, I'd use it for predators and animals that attack, like, for example, angry Cape buffalo. These just love attacking you. These, bison, water buffalo, wolves. This is where this gun will save you. Often you come to the Hunger Savannah, you're taking out some animal, and then you'll see a herd of these, and sometimes you'll get 2 or 3 attack you, and they'll just keep going until you're dead. So this is a good reason to get one, because they don't take much to aggro, and he's already coming back. So this is why I wanted to try it. So you get stuck, and then let's just give it some. That's why you carry this. Look at that. I'm surprised it's still standing, to be honest. With a bit of practice, you're going to melt animals like that. And that's one of the reasons why you'd have this gun. So imagine you got that in your backpack. You're definitely going to be a bit safer. Same with wolves, things like that. And that's definitely a reason to have this. But look at that, Cape buffalo, and it melted it. So yeah, it's fun to use, and it's a good protection gun. So I'm very happy with how that's performed on a big animal like a Cape buffalo. So that's my first look at the Assorted Sidearms Pack. It's launching September the 27th. It's $3.99. What do you think? Drop in the comments what you like the best. 243R Kumo are my favourites, and the 10mm Davini pistol. Those two I could take in my hunting setup every day in my armoury, and I think, yeah, they're good weapons. I can use them every time. But drop in the comments which is your favourite. So I'm Robert Tube. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to YouTube channels, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.